Welcome back. Effective ways to measure your weight loss journey. See if you can relate to this. Saw it on Reddit. Someone said, I lost 27 pounds and I can't tell a difference. My waist is the same size. I feel the same with clothes and it's quite discouraging. Am I not seeing something here? Is there a difference? Click like if that's something you relate to. You're starting to feel discouraged about your progress. You wonder if you're making progress, if your progress counts for anything. Problematic because then you might lose sight of what you're doing, and that can be discouraging. So now we're going to talk about how to track your progress so you know your hard work is getting results. Welcome. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance, where I build adaptive business leaders through compassionate health coaching. The guilt-free game plan is the most compassionate way to break your weight loss and business goals into actions you can take today so you don't get discouraged and feel mentally weak, like a failure, like you can't do the things you intend to do for yourself. And this is realistic focus as part of the guilt-free framework, because understanding what to focus on so you know you can get results on those specific targets. So back to this case, this particular person, their waist size is the same, their clothes fit is similar. These are probably two of the big things that you're looking for, including losing 27 pounds, right? So if you're just measuring your progress by the scale, then you don't really have enough information. And as you continue, you might think other things like my clothes should fit different or other things should be happening, but I feel the same. If you don't know where to look in order to feel your results or experience your results or track accurately, then you're going to have a hard time sticking with it and you can be demotivated. All right. So, fortunately, in this case, they posted a before and after pic or a before and now kind of thing. And that was really helpful because people were able to point out some of the changes. It was like spot the difference that you might not notice if it's your own body. So, these are the things that you want to look at instead of just having one measure. If you have a few different ways to track your goals, then you are more likely to have evidence for the changes that you're making, because sometimes the appearance or the scale can be misleading, right? So big thing I talk about is your scale weight doesn't matter in general, right? It's only a measure of how hard you are to carry, and it obscures a lot of information in terms of your body fat, your lean muscle mass, water weight. Like, doesn't tell you any of that. It only tells you how much gravity is working on pulling you towards the earth. So I usually don't even have people track their scale weight, but it is nice to have some kind of information, and it feels good to tell people like, oh yeah, I lost like 27 pounds or 30 pounds. But if that's the only thing you're looking at, like, you'll lose that weight, you lost 27 pounds, and then wonder if you're even doing the right things. So that's why it's important to have these other things, these other supports to track your progress. All right. Other outcome measures you can do a before and after pic or progress pictures on a weekly basis or daily basis or however often. But taking a picture of where you started can really give you a baseline. Otherwise, you'll just be looking at yourself every day. And it's hard to notice changes when you see yourself every day. But it's kind of like when you have a kid in the neighborhood or something and you see them once every other week or once a month or something, you don't see them that often, but the parent sees them all the time. We're like, yeah, I guess they're getting bigger. But like when you see them, the kid like grew like a whole foot taller or something, right? So the before pick helps you track progress that's happening with your weight loss. All right. Another thing you can look at is waist circumference, measuring around your belly button, around your whole waist at belly button level. And that can give you more understanding because their clothes, they fit and stretch in different dimensions. But if you have one specific measure or a combination of measures, like a waist circumference, that will change based on your body composition. And it's not just about your lean muscle mass or how your clothes are fitting onto your body. It's the specific, consistent spot. So this person didn't specify that their waist circumference, what they said, um, their waist is the same. Like maybe that they just meant their clothes, but they didn't give like specific measurements. So this is just an added support. Knowing your waist circumference could help as well. And I put optional 3% body fat. So if you have calipers or an in-body scanner or some kind of in-body is like a brand name for a scale that measures your body composition, this can help you identify your percent lean mass, your percent body fat, so then you can track your progress like that. So these are three different things before pick: the waist circumference and your percent body fat, that track the outcome of what you're doing. Now, when it comes to health habits and coaching, always emphasize and encourage that you also track your process measures, what you're actually doing in order to get these results. So if you want to get more active, that's one of your goals that you're tracking, then you can track like the number of miles you walked in a week or number of gym sessions that you completed. And this can give you a more impactful and encouraging measure to stay in the practice of your health habits, right? Days that I meal prepped, or how many fruits and vegetables I ate per day. These are other ways that you can immediately do that's not as complex. It's a direct measure of your actions, and that is what adds up to results. And when you do that, when you focus on what you're actually doing, your actual activities, your present practice, then you feel more rewarded by that. And that's what creates a positive cycle, improves your quality of life, helps you feel more energized, builds your confidence, all that stuff. And these outcome measures will come naturally when you're doing the things on a daily basis. Let me know if that makes sense in the comments, because it's not just about those outcome measures, it's about how you want your life to look and feel and what you want to do with it, how your health supports your life and your daily activities, and that's what makes the biggest difference. All right. So if you're tired of guessing what to track, if you don't know and you end up like asking, what am I doing the right things? Then you can work with me. Links below on the Guilt Free Game Plan. I'd love to help. Just ask me a question. Send me a message on any of that social media down there. That's what I do. I'm making these videos to help you. All right. And then next, you can watch Wondering If You Need a Health Coach. What does a health coach do? I'll put that video right here. So that's today's message on how to measure your success. As always, keep practicing. Peace.